little book is designed to tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now let us assume you are a young, healthy, clear-eyed, and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can!
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can! How to apply for a job, how to get bags from the mailroom, how to sit down at a desk, how to dictate memorandums, how to develop executive style, how to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to observe personnel. How to select who to lunch with. How to avoid petty friends. How to begin making contacts.
How to choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe, I got a complaint from our dealers in Cleveland about that last shipment of wickets. They only got half their wickets. They ordered 300,000!
I know, Mr. Gus, but they wanted 2-tone wickets and we ran out.
Ran out? What is this, a hot dog stand?
Look, this is the worldwide wicket company. We're supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world!
Now take it easy, Mr. Gus. There's an issue at our Eastern plant, a breakdown.
Well, get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Mr. Matthews, any updates about the breakdown?
Oh, I've been feeling much better.
Say, Captain Mayor, you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos, and it's gotta stop.
All right, send a memo. The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Back to work, everybody! Did you hear me? I said back to work.
I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Biggley, the president of this company. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you ask me for a job?
I'm sorry, sir, but
Why do you think I have personnel? Why do you think I have a whole damned personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man.
I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that sort of thing myself.
Oh, thank you, miss. You're very kind. Can you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? It's right there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Well, of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. You wait here.
But miss, that's not really necessary.
Where do you think you're going?
To see the personnel manager, sir.
I'm the personnel manager, and we're not hiring anyone today.
But, I was just speaking to Mr. Biggley.
Biggley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Biggley.
Yes, sir. He told me to see you.
J.B. Biggley himself. You were speaking to him?
Yes, sir. I just bumped into him.
Ah, is he a friend of yours?
Sir, I don't think a man should rely on friendship just to get a job.
Very well put, young man. Well, if you'll just step into my office, I'm sure we could work something out. My name is Brad. And you are?
It's a Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch.
Pierpont. Say, maybe that ought to be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Well, step into my office.
Oh, good God, Rosemary, you could at least have let me finish my mentor cow.
This is important, Smitty. I know you can help him. Brad's office. You go on in there. You're Brad's secretary. He'll listen to you.
Why this frantic urgency?
Please, Smitty, I know we can help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from all the other creeps?
He is not a creep, Smitty. He has sort of a noble courage, but deep down inside, I feel he's sort of helpless.
Rosemary, your mother instinct is a big drag.
Oh, that's a good one, sir.
Well, that's all settled. Nice to have you aboard, Finch.
Well, happy to ship out with you, sir.
Let me do that.
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable, maybe. Helpless?
No. Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary would take care of the forms and getting your particulars. Oh, Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting out in the mailroom. Glad you don't mind that, Finch.
Oh, sir, in a big pond like this, everyone's beginning as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Now, Smitty, will you?
Say, what? Have you guys in the mailroom sent out those wicked catalogs yet?
I don't know, I'm going to lunch.
At 11 o'clock?
Why?
Because I'm the boss's nephew?
Oh, Bud. This is Bud Frump, Mr. Biggley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch. He'll be working with you in the mailroom.
Hi, Finch. I'm Bud Frump, Mr. Biggley's nephew.
How do you do?
Nice job going on team, Finch.
Well, glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Well, not necessarily.
Good, you just keep that in mind. As long as you remember who I am and who you are, we'll get along fine. If
You were
not...
crying to your uncle?
I beg your pardon. I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Biggley's sister. If I feel anything is wrong, then I phone my mother, who phones Mrs. Biggley, who phones Mr. Biggley. That's the democratic way.
Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to worry about someone like him. Smitty, you're going to take Mr. Finch's particulars?
Ah, yes, particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first question.
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Good. I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
I'm glad you understand, Miss Pilkington. Some women wouldn't. You see, I feel when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say an emotional involvement, it only leads to getting involved emotionally.
That's very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Fine. Now, if you'll just step into my office, we'll get our business done.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss.
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
I'm glad to be aboard.
Well, Rosemary, you see?
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters around here, but this boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No. New Rochelle.
Huh?
New Rochelle. New Rochelle. That's the place where the mansion will be. For me and the darling bright young man I've picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smitty,
Our future Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'd be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'd be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you? From downtown. Oh, to be loved by a man I expect to bask in the glow upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes where every home from downtown.
It's about time.
There's no coffee. No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies. Dies down, something within me dies. If I can't make 3 daily trips, we're shining shrine, midnight leaf trips, and takes cardboard between my lips, something within me dies. Dies down, and something within me dies. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. No coffee. That office life doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, so I spread. But only one chemical substance gets out the lead. Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, gone is the sense of enterprise. Something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. I can't take my coffee break. Somehow the soul no longer tries. Somehow I don't but half alive. Something within me. Coffee or coffee or coffee or something inside of me dies. What's that? Coffee!
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
It's the executive mail.
I'll take that. Trying to get in good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm merely trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job. Finch, look, if you have any ideas of climbing a ladder around here, the view is gonna get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you'll see the seat of my pants.
That is rotten, rotten, rotten. You know, Frump is just jealous of you.
trying to keep from the big executives from noticing you.
Thanks for having my back, Miss Pilkington.
Please, call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
Now, Mr. Finch.
Oh, call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient. Do you realize I've been working here for 1 whole week?
I know, Ponty. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
Oh, I wish I were a big executive, or here comes the Lippy Witch of the West.
Wait, what?
That's Miss Jones, Mr. Biggley's secretary. I ought to look busy, and you too.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. You should be wearing this. It goes with your hair.
Young man, you just want me to have this flower? You don't know who I
Oh,
am.
that doesn't matter. What matters is this flower seemed to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I am Miss Jones, Mr. Biggley's secretary.
No! You just can't be. It's just... Well, you just can't be.
And why not?
Well, judging from Bud Funk's description of you, I never have. I mean, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
It was not a place for me to say so, Miss Jones. I think you're a very attractive person. No matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
It's a Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H.
And why is it that I haven't seen you around before?
Oh, I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump, F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you very much, Finch. You're a very interesting young man.
Thank you, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, I'd like to play with the boss around 3.
I'll check on it, Milton, I'll let you know.
Flowers. You got any boyfriend, Jonesy?
No, this was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch?
Yes?
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello.
Mr. Gatch would be a good man for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. He's in charge of plans and systems and interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion and post-administrative research and multiple developments on a multi-level level.
Hey, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I don't know I did all that.
A very fine man, Mr. Gatch. Oh, I hear there's an opening in his department.
He has, but he hasn't been able to make up his mind. Well, thank you for the flower, young man.
Welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy. Miss Jones.
Say, Rosemary.
Finch, quit goofing off. You've got to pick up the second delivery.
Right, old buddy boy. Well, I have to go back to work now. Thanks for the flower, Rosemary.
Thanks for the flower, Rosemary. You gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you'd ever grudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important to be nice to Miss Jones.
I'm glad you understand that. See you later, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary, how are you doing? Oh, I don't know. He's... Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman.
Hello? Give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. One day, when I run the show around here, I'm gonna clear out the whole... Hello, Mother? It's Bud. I know I left without my sweater today, but it's warm. Now look, I just found out something important. There's gonna be a new head of the mailroom, and I want the job. You've gotta call Aunt Gertrude. Well, yes, I know I'm next in line, but there's this new fellow here that has me a little nervous. Oh, you know, he comes in on time, works hard, never goofs off, he's polite, you know, a real rat.
Yes, Miss Jones?
Mr. Biggley, your wife is calling.
Well, tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her I'm... Damn it, put her on. Hello, Gertrude. Glad you called. I'm busy. Well, I can't help but there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. I can't switch signals in the middle of a play. It would upset the whole team. If I interfered, that would be nepotism. Nepotism. That's when your nephew is a damn fool. Well, I'll see. Damn it. Miss Jones?
Yes, Mr. B?
Miss Jones, I've told you that calling my wife upsets me.
Well, JB, you said to put her on, and...
Never mind that. I need something to calm my nerves. Where's my... you know...
I put it in your bottom drawer.
Thanks.
Let's get going, boys. Yes, sir, Mr. Trimble. I've already started sorting. Finch, as head of this entire mailroom, I must say I'm very pleased with your work. Thank you, sir. You really have an inborn skill for mailroomery. Thank you, Mr. Trimble. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
Hello, mailroomery? No, mailroom? Just a minute. It's for you, Trimble. Mr. Bratton, personnel.
This may be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
What's the idea?
What idea of what, bud?
You know, you're trying to butter up Twimble. Well, believe me, it won't do you any good.
Oh, good gosh, bud. Just because I'm being nice to a man, does that mean I have to have an angle?
If anybody's going to get his job, you know.
You got it, Mr. Bratt. Thanks very much. Well, boys, it looks as if they're going to promote old Twimble up to the shipping department. Congratulations!
Who's going to be the new head of the mailroom?
Well, I won't say till it's official, but Mr. Bratt is going to leave the option up to me. Twimble, he said. The mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You've been a phenomenal mailroom head, and we want you to pick your successor. And we want you to choose him on merit alone.
That's not fair. I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke. He's going to call his mother. But that won't matter as long as I have anything to say about it. I have somebody else in mind for this job. Mr. Twimble? Yeah? You've been with this company a long time, haven't you? A long, long time. Last month I became a quarter of a century man. That's beautiful. Gee, a quarter of a century. A quarter of a century. How long have you been in the mailroom? 25 years. Yup. It's not easy to win an award like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm, as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years. You play it safe. I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay. But what is your point of view? I have no point of view. Supposing the company thinks I think so too. What would you say if I wouldn't say? Your face is a company face. It smiles at executives, then goes back in place. The company furniture, boy, it suits me fine. The company letterhead is a Valentine. Is there anything you're against? Unemployment. When they want brilliant thinking from employees, that is no concern of mine. Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions. Watch that genius get suggested to resign. So you play it the company way. All company policies by me, okay. You'll never rise up to the top. There's one thing here. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here. You certainly found a home. It's cozy. Your brain is a company brain. The company washed it and now I can't complain. The company magazine. Boy, what style, what punch. The company restaurants. Every day same lunch. How about sandwich? It's delicious. I was trying it early in the week. Do you have any hobbies? I've a hobby. I play gin with Mr. Bratt. But do you play it nicely? I play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that. Why? Because I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me, okay? How can you get anywhere? Junior, have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be. You will still be here. Year after fiscal, never take a risk all year. But till then, the mail must go through. Hey, Bud, how's your mother?
What mother?
What mother?
Hello, man. Well, Twimble, it's all set. As of now, you're head of shipping.
Thanks, Mr. Rat.
Now, let's talk about your success.
Say, Brat, have you heard from my uncle today?
No, Bud. Go ahead, Twimble. Your shoes are going to be hard to fill, but who have you picked to fill them?
Well, Mr. Bratt, I've given it a great deal of thought, pro and con. And I think your man is young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Thanks, but I can accept.
Are you turning this job down?
That's right, sir. I believe there's a man who's better qualified. A man who's been here longer than I. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding.
Frump?
Well, this is something. I mean, surprise-wise. Well, as long as he feels that way.
I'm gonna go call my mother and tell her.
I don't understand.
Mr. Trimble, let me explain. Knowing you has taught me a lot.
Hello? Yes, baby. This is Brad. It's the big boss. Oh, I understand your problem. Actually, we already picked someone out for that. But it's all right, JB. The young fellow we picked turned the job over to Bud. Thinks Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was just explaining about it when he called. Go ahead, Finch.
Mr. Trimble, the great thing you've taught me is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
He says that no individual is as important as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole crew is better than any one horseman.
The whole crew is greater than any one horseman.
The whole salad is better than any one piece of lettuce.
The whole salad is... Oh, you can hear him.
And the whole omelet is bigger than the egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sort of chokes you up, doesn't it? His name? It's Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. Finch, you got me up the spot with Mr. Biggley.
Glad to help, Mr. Bratz.
I appreciate it. Good luck, Trimble.
Say, Mr. Trimble, don't have to take this to Mr. Gatch. Gatch?
Say, I just remembered. Mr. Gatch is looking for a new junior executive in his department.
He is?
I'm going to speak to him about you.
Me? A junior executive?
Your generosity and thoughtfulness may prove it to be a really good thing for you.
By George, ethical behavior always pays.
Finch, you did a very wise thing.
Oh, to me that doesn't matter. I did what was right.
My mother was very happy.
Boys and girls, meet the new head of the mailroom, Bud Frump.
Thanks, Ponty, old man.
Good luck, Bud.
Finch, come on. I want to talk to you.
He sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did this to him.
So am I. I still think my original choice of man was best.
Now wait a minute, Twimble. Ponty okayed it.
It's just that.
There'll be no reneging. I was promised the job.
Oh, wait a minute, Bud. I've been here a long time. A quarter of a century. I just want to make sure things are done the right way here.
I know what you mean from now on. I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay. Whatever the company tells me that we'll do. Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too. He's taking company pride. I call for that old friend that is right inside.
But it's no longer the Frump he used to be.
pin on me.
The Frump way is the company way. Executive policy is my forte.
I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here.
You know the company and they like for company.
I'm proud.
Which is good, the company makes something.
I'm happy.
We'll never come from the company man. Frump will play the company. Frump will play the company. Frump will play the company way.
Boys and girls, I have an announcement to make. Mr. Gatcher here is taking young Finch into his department as a junior executive.
The lunch is done. In fact, it's canceled. Wait a minute. Put me down.
That's a wonderful, Ponty. Wonderful. I told you just to have patience.
You're right, Rosemary. Thanks.
You should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Ponty, I'm always available.
Sure, wonderful, Rosemary. One of these days, I'm going to be able to show my appreciation and...
Lunch.
Wait, what?
I said lunch.
What about lunch?
Gee, I'd love to.
Okay, what?
You said, what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask. Let's see, where should we go? Oh, say, I know a place, a very cute tea room called the Hungry Tea. It's very reasonable. I'll go get my things and meet you right here.
I didn't mean what about lunch, I meant what about lunch.
Say, Finch.
Yes, Mr.
How
Gatch?
about you executive feeling?
Oh, fine, Mr. Gatch, fine.
Come on. How about I buy you lunch in the executive club up on the roof?
Lunch? In the executive club? Me?
Sure. Now that you're a junior exec, I can clear my expense account.
It's a real honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll get my coat.
Okay, I'll meet you on the elevator. Ah, Rosemary, dear. Seeing always brightens up my day.
Please, Mr. Gatch.
Rosemary, I have a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch?
Uh-huh. How do I look?
You look fine, Ponty. Just fine. Have a good time.
Thanks, Rosemary.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
You're all fired! I'll promote him when I'm ready.
Mr. B,
Yes, Miss Jones?
there's a young lady who insists on speaking with you. She says it's personal.
What she wants, what's her name?
She says, you'll know.
So we'll put her on. Put her on. Hello? Well, you knew I wouldn't forget. I'll have everything ready. One moment. Miss Jones, get me Bratton personnel right away. You'll be here tomorrow? Fine. Bye. Hello, Brat, it's JB. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. If you could find a spot for a young lady who wants to be a secretary. She's a friend of the family. Her father was a classmate of mine at Old Ivy. She's a bright girl, got a good head on her shoulders. Her name is LaRue. Hetty.
Can I help you, honey?
Scram!
You don't understand, miss. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Biggley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Bratt of personnel. I
I'm the secretary.
I spotted that the minute you came in.
Thank you. Of course, I'm new at this, and I'm very nervous. Yeah! I mean, yes!
I'm Brad, personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all, sir. It is I whom am late.
Not really.
Oh, yes. I was very naughty this morning. I'm still not accustomed to early arrival.
Oh, well, I understand. Well, if you'll just step into my office, I'll... Oh, this is my secretary, Miss Smith.
How are you, dear? Fine, dear. Mr. Brad. Mr. Brad.
Yes, Smitty?
I have to get some new tacks with holding blanks.
Yes, you do that, Smitty. Now, if you'll just step into my office, I'll get your particulars.
Oh, 39, 22, 38.
Boy, isn't she something?
Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Hey, Brad, I'm new secretary.
Yes,
Me too.
Gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedures as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
I'd sure like to determine them.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen, a secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy to follow and dangle and playfully handle in search of some puerile joy. No, a secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Brad. We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Brad.
It's a company rule, Mr. Brad.
A secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy. A secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not a toy.
A secretary is not a mean
You get to the door, you boy, remember no matter what. Neurotic, no, you not. A secretary is not a toy. She's a highly specialized lead component of operational unity. A fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community. With the mother at home, she supports.
And you'll find things like her at FAO Schwartz.
A secretary is not a pet, nor any rector's pet. It happened to Charlie, boy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fellow forgot. A secretary is not a toy.
So he said, I'm next in line for promotion.
So I said, your man, where do you belong? He said, I'll work in the sales standing here with a raise. So I said, just time to see that new production chart. So what the hell? I'm having dinner with him.
Did you call my wife and say I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, Mr. B. By the way, you left your golf clubs in your office. Tomorrow's Saturday and you're playing with Mr. Wonker, the chairman of the board.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm staying in town for the night, so I'll come in and pick them up in the morning.
Oh, and you asked me to remind you about your college alumni association.
Oh, well, send them the same old check. I get a kick out of thinking of their faces when they get that fat check from old least likely to succeed.
Very well, Mr. B.
Say, baby, you got a phone call. It's your wife.
My wife? Damn it. I'll take it in your office. That's all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Oh, fine, Miss Jones, fine. Thanks for the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
Well, I'm glad our little talks have proven valuable.
They sure have. Oh, by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
Well, I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, would you like to come watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, I would love to do that, Miss Jones, but I should get to bed early. I'm working tomorrow.
On a Saturday? No one around here works on a Saturday. Ponty, you're a very unusual boy. You'll go very far.
Oh, Miss Jones, that means a lot you're saying that. Because you're Mr. Biggley's secretary, and he's the man I most want to emulate. He's so capable, thoughtful. I heard him remember this at a check to his old school. Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Don't ever let JB hear you say that. He is a groundhog.
But where did he go to college?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy?
Of course. They are the groundhogs. Mr. Biggley is very proud of his old school. Well, good night, Ponty.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Oh, don't worry. I won't. Oh,
Hello, stranger.
hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hi, Ponty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
Well, I've been working pretty hard, so...
Been a long day. Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight? That depends. On what? On where I'm having dinner. Huh? Oh. Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them. The secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted. Not very much to say. But I can hear those two little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking, I wonder if we take the same bus. And he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking, really is it dear? And he's
But
thinking,
what of my career?
then she says, then he says,
Well, it's been a long day.
well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Now she's thinking, I wish that he were more of a flirt. And he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's thinking, dinner we could meet. And he's thinking,
Both have got to eat.
then she says, Choo! Then he says,
Gesundheit.
thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Hey, there's a yummy Friday special at Stouffer's. It's $1
bargain, make a date. Wonderful! It's fate. Now she's thinking, what female sort of trap could I spring? And he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
now she's thinking, suppose I take his arm. And he's thinking,
Well, really, what's the harm?
then she says, hungry? Then he says,
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day, a long day, a long day, a long day.
Well, it's been a long day, a long day, a long day, a long day.
You. Damn it, you've been complaining to your mother again. She wants you promoted.
Why not? Other people are being promoted.
Well, I told your Aunt Gertrude that...
There you are. Good evening, Mr. Biggley.
Good evening, Miss Jones.
Uncle Jasper.
You never call me that around here.
Sorry, JV.
Now, haven't you got something to do?
I was just going to get my hat and go home.
Good. How do you like your new job, Miss LaRue?
It's a big fat nothing.
Sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
I thought you were gonna make me a big businesswoman like Helena Rubinstein, Betty Crocker. So what happens? I'm stuck in the damn stenographic pool with no one to fish me the hell out.
Angel, these things take time. You have to learn. Yes, Miss LaRue, in a large operation like Worldwide Wickens, there are many multiple facets which are... Hey, I promise you.
I give up a wonderful job. Head cigarette girl at the Copa.
Surroundings. You said you hated those men staring at you, making advances.
It's no different around here in big business. At least at the Copa, when I got pinched, I got tipped.
You mean someone's been bothering you? Who? Just let me know who. Yes, Miss LaRue, in a large operation like Worldwide Wickens, there are many multiple tickets which... Business, bit.
I don't care about that. Look, you did not keep your part of my bargain.
Hey, I know every word. I'll tell you what, we can meet at your place in 10 and talk it over.
Now,
But hey, yes, Miss LaRue, why don't you go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
Oh, I guess so. She seems to be rather shy. I was just trying to make her feel at home.
Yes, well, you go do that, baby. I'm meeting Mother for dinner tonight. She loves having dinner with me. I tell her everything that goes on all day at the office. Now he's thinking,
You really put me through hell.
and she's thinking,
even in the hotel.
now he's
I
thinking,
wonder if he dare.
and she's thinking,
Blackmail in the air.
then he says,
It's a hold up.
then she says,
Down.
All right, wait a minute. Fine, you're promoted.
it's been a long day, a long day, a long day, a long day. Well, it's been a long day, a long day, a long day, a long day. Ha!
office.
Good morning.
It's morning already, sir.
Good God! Man, have you been up here all night?
Well, I had a few things to catch up on. I won't be here much longer.
By George, sorry, your name slipped my mind.
It's a Finch, sir. F-I-N-C-H.
Oh yes, Finch. I've heard good things about you from my scouts.
Thank you, sir.
You know, it's good to see a man up here in the morning, carrying the ball. You know, you made me feel a little bit guilty. I was just coming in to pick up some clubs. I'm playing around today with old Wally Wonka. He's the chairman of the board, you know.
I imagine one has to do that sort of thing once in a while.
Oh, well, don't push yourself too hard. There are limits, you know.
Oh, do not worry about me, sir.
Well, I'll go get those clubs. What's that you're humming?
Oh, I didn't realize I was humming, sir.
You were humming the old Ivy fight song. Did you go there? Were you a groundhog?
Oh, well, sir,
Say with it, boy. Come out with it. I know a lot of men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not ashamed of old Ivy, are you?
Oh, no, sir, not a bit.
That's the groundhog spirit. I should have known you were old Ivy. What year?
Oh!
What year did you graduate, Finch?
Oh, I'm sorry, JB. I was just thinking about the big game tonight. I'm sorry I have to miss it. We're playing the Chipmunks.
I can't make it up there either. I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Oh, I think we'll take him, sir. After all, Chernowski's knee is much better.
Oh, well, with Chernowski, the team's morale should improve. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Well, even if we're out there in person, we'll be rooting for them, right?
Right. Groundhog.
Groundhog. When you fall on the ball and you're down there at the bottom, down at the bottom of the heap where the mud is so very deep, down in the cutty way deep. Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us Groundhog, Groundhog. Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong, grand old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, old Ivy, God bless you, and never leave. Rip, 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 that chipmunk call. I enjoyed that, sir.
Well, so did I. Now I'll go get those clubs. Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong. And what's that you're doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to finish this row. I guess this looks silly, sir, but I've always found that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned.
I knit too? Really?
Yup, it's great for my nerves. Been doing it for years. No one knows but my secretary, Miss Jones. You know her.
Oh, yeah, I met her.
So, tell me, what's this gonna be?
Oh, I thought I'd make, A birdcage cover.
Birdcage cover. I never made one of those, but how do you like this?
Oh, that looks wonderful, sir.
I made the covers for these golf clubs right here, see? Popcorn stitch.
You know, Mr. Biggley, I feel kind of sorry for men who don't knit. They live empty lives.
I like the way you think.
Think Finch, sir.
Think Finch. Yes, so tell me, what's your ambition in the South? What are you heading for? A bright young fellow like you must have it all planned out.
Well, JB, if I was ever fortunate enough to reach a position where I have a choice, I'd like to be where they do something real. Something a man can get his teeth into. You know, solid, down to earth. The advertising department?
The advertising department? Son, I wouldn't wish that. Not under an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. No, you'll stick to where you are. Damn good department. You're the wall right there. What department are you, by the way?
Oh, Plans and Systems, Mr. Gatch's department.
Plans and Systems, Mr. Gatch. Good man. He knows what he's doing.
Well, sir, here you are. Have a wonderful day. How did I get that done before midnight?
Midnight. That's the groundhog spirits. Groundhog.
Groundhog.
Stand, old ivy, and never yield. Rip, that shit from top the field.
College song? What college? A woman's college?
Say, Brad, it's JB. What are we running around here? A sweatshop? We're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch. F-I-N-C-H. I should know. I was there working with him. Side by side. Well, first of all, the lad needs some help. He deserves his own office. The best you have available. Oh, nothing fancy. Don't want him getting any ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Oh, Rosemary, come on in. How do you like it?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
It's not bad considering. I did want my name on the door, but I decided not to ask because, you know, there is no door.
It's beautiful. I can only stay for a moment. I just wanted to tell you that I had a great time the other night.
Oh, me too. I enjoyed the conversation. It was very... Well, I guess I talked all the time.
I liked it. But just one more thing, Ponty. You know, about when we said goodnight? It was only our first date, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me, but, well, I guess it is natural for a fellow to try and get a little fresh with a girl or make a pass at her, but you didn't do anything.
I had to get up early. Yes, sir. Miss.
I'm Mrs. LaRue, honey.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
A secretary was ordered to be assigned to you. I'm your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Well, happy dictation, Ponty.
Hi.
Oh, now won't you sit down, Miss LaRue?
Thank you.
Now, Miss LaRue.
Oh, just call me Hattie.
Well, I believe that in a business relationship...
You're cute.
Excuse me for a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who has been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Miss LaRue, let's try the dictation.
Shoot.
This is to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our discussion of...
Wait a minute. Are you trying to catch a train or something?
What are you taking this down in?
Longhand. It's safer. I make up for it when I type.
Oh, so you type fast.
Like a jackrabbit. 12 words per minute.
By the way, Miss LaRue, hey, what was your last position?
I was tobacco business. But then, Mr. Biggley.
Mr. Biggley.
Well, he got me interested in wickets, so I matriculated myself into business school, and here I am.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
Go ahead, dictate some more. I'm gonna like this job.
Hetty, not let him wait. Please take this to Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch?
Uh-huh. He's my boss. Make sure to deliver that to Mr. Gatch himself. Oh, Hetty! Personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Mr. Gatch's office, one moment, please. Mr. Gatch, Mr. Finch's secretary is outside and she would like to see you personally.
Have her come in.
I'll go get her.
Mr. Gatch?
Yes?
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to give you this. Oh.
Say, what are you doing tonight?
I've got a date with a gentleman friend.
Oh, come on. You're in the big time now. Don't fool around with small fry.
Hello, Mr. Finch's office, one moment. It's for you, productions.
Hello, Finch speaking. Oh, yes. I'm in charge of plans and systems now. Huh? Mr. Gatch? Oh, Mr. Gatch has been transferred to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Oh, say, Jenkins, I was just about to call you. Did you know we're getting a new vice president in charge of advertising?
Another one? Who is it this time?
A fellow by the name of Ovington. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
B-B-D-O.
I'll bet that's why Biggley hired him. Anyways, we're giving him a reception tonight. He's got a good flow in the roof.
I wonder how long this guy will last.
I don't know, but we're giving him the full treatment. You could ask your secretary to come. We're inviting some of the executive secretaries to come act as hostesses.
Okay, Brad.
BBD.
Rosemary, I had lunch without you. Where have you been?
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good. What's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him, but this means that I'm invited to the reception this evening and Ponty will be there. Oh, Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. And Ponty's never seen me dressed up, glamorous. Do you know what this is?
Your lunch?
Smitty, this is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. It's just beautiful.
I hope it works. Good luck, Rosemary.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, maybe I'll get a new dress for tonight, too.
Good idea.
I hope you're very popular at the party. Maybe I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm a nymphomaniac.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance. A most exclusive dress from gay Paris. It's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why won't this irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight, especially for
I could spit. Some irresponsible dress manufacturer just didn't play fair. I'm one of a pair, and I could, oh no. This irresistible Paris original. Oh, slinky listen. Already smoking, and I could die, and I could kill her, and I could. This irresistible Paris original. Drag sexiness prime. Oh, damn it, voila, and I could spit. Girls! 39 bucks I hand out for something to make me stand out, and suddenly I got into mimeograph. Don't laugh. This irresistible Paris original, this mass-produced crime, I'm wearing tonight for the very last time. What a dress!
Say, Hetty, will you have a drink?
I never touch anything alcoholic before 5 p.m.
It's 10 after 5.
Which way are the booze?
Right over here.
I'll have a double martini.
Here he is, boys and girls. As you may know, our advertising department has been in trouble for a long time. But I think now we have finally found the fellow that will help put Worldwide Wickets back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thanks, boys and girls. I just want to say that I am very proud to be joining the Worldwide Wicket family. See, I don't know very much about wickets, but I do know about advertising. My theory in advertising can be summed up in one simple sentence. Shove it down their throats. Soft sell.
Good sound thinking.
And I'd like to say...
Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington, what the hell kind of name is that?
And I'd like to say...
Say, Bud.
You call that a double martini? There's only one olive in it!
And I'd like to say...
Bud, JD says for you to take Miss LaRue home. She doesn't seem to be feeling well.
I'm feeling fine.
You feel terrible.
Let's dance!
And I'd like to say...
What are you dancing? With Rosemary.
Everybody dance.
And I'd like to...
Ouch! Oh, come on, Hetty. No more games. Oh, come on, Hetty. JD wants me to take
What? You must have heard the rumor.
JB wants me to take you home.
No, I'm gonna go to JB's office. He has a private shower. I'll take a shower and then I'll come back to the party.
Okay, Hetty, have a nice shower.
Thanks, Bud. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch! Going up to the party, Pete?
Yeah.
Can you tell Mr. Finch I want to see him down here? Tell him it's important.
Okay.
Old sexy Hetty is in there taking a shower, and I've got a little something up my sleeve. A leg that's gonna put little old Finchy right on out.
What's this all about, bud?
I don't know. JB wants to meet you at his office and he'll see you there.
But I just spoke to him. He didn't say anything.
Well, I guess he didn't want to say anything in front of Ovington. You know how it goes around here with advertising managers.
Or do you think your uncle's considering?
I don't know anything. I only know that I was told to tell you to go to JB's office.
Well, I've never been to his office anyway. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle Jasper.
Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Biggley?
No, it's me!
Oh, hi, Hetty. I was supposed to be Mr. Biggley here.
Mr. Biggley? He's not coming. Looks like somebody gave you a bum steer.
I should know I was a pig. Well, I think I better.
What's your hurry?
I think I better get back to the party.
It's more fun down here.
Oh, I think I better.
You're anxious to get back to that Rosemary, huh? You stuck on her?
Oh, Rosemary? She and I are just good friends.
That's very sensible. An up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be tied down. I've been watching you, Buster. You're going places.
Yeah, Venezuela.
Wouldn't you die if he came in here and found you kissing me?
I'd rather he didn't.
Come on, let's try.
No.
You better, Finch. If you don't, I'll tell JB you did.
Fine. Just this once. Rosemary. Can't you hear it? Rosemary.
Rosemary? What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
It's highly insulting to think of two broads in the middle of one kiss.
I'm sorry, Hetty, but something happened to me. I can't explain.
Finch, you're in love.
That's right. Finch is in love. It's like music all around me. Like a symphony. I must have been in love ever since Rosemary took my particulars.
And you found this out by kissing me?
Yes, Hetty.
I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till at last out it came. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Ponty, I heard Bud Frump talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Did you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I can't hear a thing.
Rosemary, just listen. It's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Now you listen here, J. Pierpont Finch. What has gotten into you?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo.
Not to be missed.
As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your I never realized. It's though I'm seeing you for the first time.
And I'm seeing you for the first time. You have on 2 different shades of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Rosemary, this is very easily explained. You don't understand.
Yes, I do. Well, don't let me keep you. Go on. Go back to kissing her. Kiss her again. Take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
What will I do now?
Let's do what she said.
No!
Oh, get back in there.
I have nothing to hide.
Yes, you have, and keep it hidden. You snake. Now kiss me.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought.
It's my fault, Mr. Biggley. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
I see. Well, actually, I just came in to wash up.
Excuse me.
Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Never mind. However, I would like you to know that I do not approve of what you're doing when I walked in. I do not care for anything like that between executives and their secretaries.
But Miss Pilkington's not my secretary.
Oh yes, good point.
JB, we thought you might be here.
I haven't finished my speech
You
yet.
made a fine speech.
Yes, you did, Mr. Overton. A very fine speech.
Oh, Mr. Ovington, this is Mr. Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do, Mr. Ovington?
How do you do?
You know, I never got a chance to tell you at the party, Mr. Ovington. I'm very interested in advertising, and I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
By the way, Mr. Biggley, did you know Mr. Ovington was an All-American halfback at college?
Is that so? Where'd you play, Ovington?
The greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk?
Sure was a chipmunk. Did you see the way they murdered those groundhogs last Saturday?
Ovington, I'm not a bigot. I hired men from all Gophers, Trojans, Badgers, Tigers, but never a chipmunk. Your resignation is accepted. Rip, that chipmunk on the field.
Chipmunk rod, chip, chip, chip.
It was a big shock to me.
Finch, it's a good thing you're on the ball when it comes to advertising.
JB, I don't want to question your decision. Finch is a very bright young man, but he's rather inexperienced and,
I like him, so
I like him.
I'm making you vice president in full charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
Mm-hmm. You know, I think we've hit on something here, Brat. The boy's loaded with great ideas.
Ideas? Tell us some of them, Finch.
Well,
Come on, Finch.
you see, sir.
Where are those ideas?
Sir, the thing is,
Put up or shut up, son.
but sir,
Get on the ball, or you'll be out of here like a shot.
but sir, I would like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
Say, JB, the plans board is meeting again after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all of his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, I'm giving you 48 hours to make an advertising presentation.
Better get going, Finch. You are now vice president in full charge of advertising.
Frankly, up to now, I've been quite dissatisfied with your work.
I don't care what happens. I'm a vice president! Vice President Finch. Yes. Hello. Do you have a stationery shop downstairs? Hello? This is Mr. Finch. Remember those postcards I spoke to you about last week? Go ahead and print them right away. Now, let's see. Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I have a surprise for you. They're making me a vice president.
Congratulations! Can I be a secretary?
Oh, I would love that, Hetty. But actually, Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
I'll go back to the steno pool. Guess I'll have to wait for that pigeon till after he's married.
Rosemary?
Am I really going to be your secretary?
Well, sure, you're Mr. Ocean's secretary. And now I'm taking over his whole department.
And what makes you think I want to be your secretary? I'd rather die.
Rosemary, you must. You have to. I'm in charge of advertising now. You know how much of a big deal that is. I can only do it if I have your help. Rosemary, I need you.
You do? Well, in that case, all right, I'll be your secretary.
Wonderful, let's get to work.
Just like that? Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah. Hello, operator. Who takes names on office doors?
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Yes, I can't.
Why not?
You're my secretary now. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
Yes, this is Mr. Finch. I want my name on my door in gold leaf. J. Pierpont. Yes. J. Pierpont. All capitals.
In the sound of my name.
Oh, yes, black letters.
Rosemary.
Vice President.
Vice
In charge
President.
of advertising.
There must all of my lifetime program will be more of the same.
Yes, easy spelling.
Rosemary. I can't stand it. Whatever happened to Rosemary? There is wonderful music in the
Very sad.
brain going on today? It's the merchandise mafia at work. Ever since Finch became vice president, they've all been scared out of their wits. When's the big meeting? It's after this afternoon. I hope Monty comes up with something. Where are you going?
Home.
At 10 o'clock in the morning?
I've resigned. I'm quitting.
Nonsense! You've been threatening that all week.
This time it's official. I left my letter of resignation on his desk. Wait till he reads it. But Smitty, I just can't do this anymore. I don't care if a person ignores me completely as long as he pays me a little attention. Smitty, he doesn't need me.
He did tell you he loved you and that he wanted to marry you.
Smitty, that was supposed to be a secret.
Oh, don't worry. I haven't told anybody.
What's wrong?
Rosemary is resigning from Finch.
I thought she was going to marry him. That's what I thought. Me too.
I only told the girls. Don't worry. She will forgive him.
Never.
But you got to. Look, Rosemary, there's one thing you can't overlook, and that's loyalty.
I've been very loyal to him.
I don't mean to him. I mean to us. Us girls.
Yeah.
How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry her? How often does the dream come true without a sign of conflict or barrier? Why treat the man like he was a typhoid carrier? How often can you fly from this land of carbon paper to the land of flower chins? How often does a Cinderella get a crack at the prince?
Cinderella, wait a minute. I know Cinderella. I've only got $85 in the bank and a savings bond.
It's not a matter of money. He's a vice president. That automatically makes him a prince, true?
True. So that automatically makes you a Cinderella.
Don't you realize? You're a real life fairy tale, a simple delight. So if not for your own sake, please, darling, for mine. Don't, Cinderella, darling, don't turn down the prince. Don't rewrite your story. You're the legend, the folklore, the working girl's dream of glory. We were raised of you ever since. Don't mess up a major miracle. Don't, Cinderella, don't turn down the prince. Oh, let us live it with you, each hour of each day. On from Bergdorf,
No, New Rochelle.
New Rochelle, PTA. Oh, do not leave us minus our vicarious bonus. We want to see His Highness married to your lowness. On you, Cinderella, sits the onus. So when you name the happy day, please phone us. But don't, Cinderella, darling, don't turn down the prince. I spoil our enjoyment. You're the fable, the symbol of glorified unemployment. We were
You are now a vice president. You have climbed the ladder of success, rung by painful rung, until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully, unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add them to that extra something that makes the idea your own. An undeveloped notion may come from the least likely source. Be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Hi, Ponty.
Oh, hello, Bud.
Sorry I barged in, but there was no one outside. First time I'm seeing your new waffles. Quite a layout. My favorite style, Chinese provincial. I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
Ponty, I want you and me to be friends. I know you've never liked me.
Oh, Bud.
Don't deny it, it's true. And I don't blame you. I've been a no-good backbiting thing.
Oh, Bud, that's a bit strong.
Well, how would you put it?
I guess your way's best.
Well, I'd like to change all that. Now, I know you're stuck for an idea.
Wait a minute, Bud, I'm not stuck.
I was thinking that giveaway programs are coming back and...
What was that?
Well, I have this idea for a giveaway program called the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. We hide a $1,000 savings bond somewhere, and each week on television, we give clues as to where it is. Look, as you say, you don't need an idea, but let me leave this with you, and if you get a chance, look at it. Because the meeting's in a little while. I mean, it's soon.
Bud? What did your uncle say when you told him about this?
I didn't tell him, Ponty. If I brought it to him, he wouldn't listen. That's why I'm bringing it to you.
You haven't told this to your uncle.
No, Ponty. Look, if you're not interested...
Wait a minute, Bud. This idea, it doesn't need much nourishment. But maybe if I give it more of a, think.
Feel free to use it. I have returned.
Treasure hunt? $1,000 bond? Could be, but this thing needs some kind of new twist.
Ponty, I'm back. I've changed my mind.
Oh, Miss Pilkington.
I don't blame you for being so cruel to me, but I have changed my mind.
About what?
About what I said in my letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation.
Resignation for what?
The Girl Scouts of America.
Oh.
Don't you understand? I've resigned. I've quit. I've left you forever.
Why are you doing that?
Because I was hurt, humiliated, ignored, upset.
Who did that to you?
You!
Me? It could have been me. I haven't said 10 words to you all week. True?
True.
Good. Now listen, Miss Pilkington.
Must you call me that? Can't you call me Rosemary?
No. And I want you to call me Mr. Finch until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come on now. I thought this was all settled.
I thought maybe you'd forgotten.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we are going to be married. Now, can we please discuss some serious matters, please?
Oh, sure.
Miss Pilkington, I have something I want you to hear. I've come up with a new television program. I'm thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. The prize would be a $1,000 bond. You think that's enough? Maybe I'll make that $25,000. Listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we gave away $100,000? $200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No. Before that.
I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it. We'll give away the whole company. What a prize. Oh, I don't mean the whole company, though. I mean stock in the company. No one can resist that these days. I've got to speak to Mr. Biggley. He's going to give me a postponement. I'll just go see him.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thanks, Miss Pilkington.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to know.
Miss Pilkington.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch.
sprightly uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from
Are you pregnant or something?
Oh, I was just, checking on some new plastic yarn. Hey, I told you never to... What the hell do you want?
JB, do you remember that television idea I told you about? The treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought about that treasure hunt.
I just wanted to remind you that you didn't like it.
Hey, I told you that during office hours, I can't eat with you.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I came here for a business purpose.
Business?
I wish to tender you with my resignation.
Resignation? What are you going to do?
I'm on my way to Los Angeles. I've been offered a very suitable position there.
Los Angeles? Hetty, you can't. Please tell me what this is all about.
I got a letter from a girlfriend. She works for one of those big cosmetic firms out there. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams?
Yeah, like in all those big glamorous department stores. And she can get me a job.
That's undignified. You can't go around demonstrating some fake goo.
It's not fake. It's a very fine skin cream called Dermoblast. Do you know what it's made from?
Please don't tell me.
It's made from shark belly jelly.
That's what I was afraid of. You said you wanted a career. What kind of a future is there in shark bellies?
More than there is around here. Not a single guy will use me as their secretary.
Hetty, just be patient.
No, I've made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
I'll manage somehow. Only how shall I spend these lonely nights?
You could stay home.
I can't stay home. I'm a married man.
You'll do all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
You mean that?
Of course I do. I know I seem to have everything. Old rich J.B. Biggley, old money bags, they call it. People come to me with treasure hunts. My day is spent taking money. And what does it all mean? Hetty, nothing means anything without you.
Now, wait a minute. That's not fair. Don't start getting sincere.
Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine, hot or cold, wealth far beyond all measure, maybe here in my hands I'll hold. Ah, but where will I find that one treasure of treasures? The love from the heart of gold.
Sweetie, I never knew you felt that way.
No one knows this, but I'm extremely emotional.
Damn it, so am I. Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine,
Rain or shine,
hot or cold,
hot or cold,
wealth
I have Miss Jones.
I could assist Miss Jones. I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me as your secretary.
Please, just be patient.
All right, dear. I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye, Wickets. Hello, Durham Blast.
But Hetty! Hi, Hetty. Where's Miss Jones? I'd like to speak to Mr. Biggley.
He's not doing anything. You could go in.
Say, Hetty, are you quitting?
Unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Maybe we can help each other.
Good. Let's bust down together.
I've got a better idea. Hetty, I'd like to speak with you alone. Let's see, where can we go?
Let's go to my place.
This is business.
Let's go to your place.
Uh,
Tell you what. Take me out by lunch. Say 1 o'clock.
Hetty.
Do you
Fine.
want to talk or don't you?
Fine. But we better be around the corner.
Gotcha, cutie. Chicken.
Hello? Executive washroom. Yeah, I'm down here.
What?
The meeting's at 4:30. Come down here, we'll make plans.
Meeting today, huh?
Yeah. Hear anything about what Finch is planning?
JD gave him a postponement, so he must have something. You know, fellas, I'm beginning to get a little worried about Finch.
Me too, if we don't stop him pretty soon.
He'll probably have us all working in the mailroom.
Hi, men.
Hear anything, bud?
Chaps, our worries are over. Finch is going ahead with, well, believe me, he's dead, dead, dead. And I'm so happy I could cry.
That's very pleasant news.
I don't know. Finch has a way of bouncing. I wouldn't believe he's dead even if I read his obituary.
Ordinarily, I'd agree with you. Finch is very smart. However, don't forget he's now in advertising. And that does something to men's brains. Has anybody seen my Vibro cream oil?
Hiya, men.
All set for that big meeting?
Could be. Could be. Well, wish me luck, men.
Good luck.
Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Oh, or he'll stop me. Big deal, big rocket. Thinks he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man. That man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face. That face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must, say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's that bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I want to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take her.
clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. Boy, you're tough. Big wheel, big beaver. Running off the front of the beaver. Stop, 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 stop that.
Oh, I believe in you.
Don't let him be such a hero.
I believe in you.
Stop it,
You.
stop it.
Yo, yo.
The farmer spends his time in the fields, the laborer at his machine, and the businessman at meetings.
Gentlemen? Where's Finch? Not here yet, sir. We'll start with that. We have a lot of business to take care of before we can get to Finch's presentation. Say, Brad, Yosemite, that stuff you recommended for my crabgrass doesn't work at all.
Can't understand it, JB. It worked beautifully on my lawn.
My lawn is a mess. Better come up with something new.
Right, JB.
We never have an issue with crabgrass at our place.
What do you use?
Cement! Cement! Get it? Because, sorry, JD, just a little joke.
Gentlemen, if you could please excuse my nephew. It's a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity. Yes? Oh, we've been waiting. Send him in. It's Finch.
Gentlemen, I'd like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based on an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds prompt. Proceed, Finch. What the hell is that?
This is Mount Vesuvius in eruption. This gives you the kind of idea of impact our television show is going to have. Now, JB, an example of the kind of publicity you can look forward to.
Oh, God.
The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, Golfer of the Year.
Very interesting.
Over here is a map of the potential wicket markets, divided into social, geographic, and ethnic groups. This shows you how we'll give deep penetration and overwhelming saturation in areas whose resistance have long been peakiest.
I like this thinking.
Thank you. Now, this is a chart of the past fiscal year, which reflects the disastrous effect of our former advertising policy in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Note the sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. And this is what's going to happen when we continue going as we go. Up, up, up. And there you are.
Finch, I think you've done it very good.
JB, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What is his idea?
You heard him. A television show that will give us penetration and peak reaction. Sounds great. Great, doesn't it, gentlemen?
Yeah. Yes, but what's his idea for the show?
I don't see why you have to be so damn negative. The only ideas you ever come up with are lousy ones like treasure hunts. So, Finch, what is the idea for the show?
I don't think I'm going to tell you.
What do you mean?
You know, JB, I always thought of you as a man of breadth, vision, open to new ideas. But now I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
The way you spoke to Bud about his idea of a treasure hunt. You dismissed it. You see, JB, there are treasure hunts. And treasure hunts! When Bud brought it to me, I thought it was a rotten idea too.
I should hope so.
But then I remembered something. JB, you know an idea of itself is nothing. It's the development that counts. Leonardo da Vinci drew some sketches for a flying machine, but it took some American know-how to turn this flying machine into the Boeing 707. A man named Gatling once invented a little machine gun, but it took some mighty brain to turn this little machine gun into a great program like the Untouchables. And when I thought of that, Bud's stupid little idea became a challenge to me. And I said, I'm going to take this idea of Bud, Frump, and D for Rumpet. First of all, my prize isn't money nor a bond. It's stock.
Stock?
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock in our company?
These days, people like stock more than money.
How are we going to give out 50,000 extra shares of stock?
Can't be done.
Well, that is no problem. It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from the sinking fund, issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which we then convert to non-voting common and replace with warrants.
Tell me that again?
I can't.
It cannot be done, JB.
It can't be done.
But if it could, wouldn't it create a tremendous excitement?
It can't be done.
But if it could?
It can't.
But if it could, JB, just for a moment's sake, could be done. What's your answer?
I forgot the question. We can't just give away stock.
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Please, let me go with my presentation. We're ready.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, JB. But the public always loves them. I tell you, anyone who could come up with an unfixed, unrigged way to give away something for nothing is going to clean up. And I have that new twist. Gentlemen, the world's wide wicked treasure girl.
What is this?
This, JB, is the secret ingredient. The thing that'll take the country by storm. I'm combining greed and sex. Can't miss. Go ahead, Hetty.
Hello there! I'm the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I'll give you a clue as to where the worldwide wicked treasure has been stashed.
Buried.
Oh yeah, buried. This eye patch gets me all mixed up. This is a cute outfit, isn't it? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue. Very nice.
Of course, Miss LaRue's only helping me demonstrate this idea. She won't be our regular treasure girl.
Naturally.
When we do go on the air, we need some kind of big name personality.
Of course. And I'm leaving the firm anyway, though I wouldn't if...
Offhand, I'd say this would be great for someone like, say, Elizabeth Taylor.
Why don't you get Queen Elizabeth?
But this is an American program. Now, JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock.
JB, let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Slow down, Brett. Gentlemen and Miss LaRue, will you please excuse Finch and I?
Okay, take care of him. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the CCA? What about the Board of Directors? What about the federal statutes? What about the Federal Trade Commission?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
They're all being petty.
Finch, you're a brilliant young chap, but I'm afraid you've let us down.
How, JB?
Well, you've missed the boat. You haven't thought this through properly.
I don't understand, sir.
Tell me, why does this worldwide wicked girl have to be some big-name personality?
Sir.
Well, wouldn't it help if she were someone more identified with the company?
A real worldwide wicked girl.
Say, why not Miss LaRue herself?
Brilliant, JB, brilliant. Instead of some artificial actress, we'll have plain, simple Hetty LaRue, the girl next door.
Not so bad, was it?
Then it's all settled.
Not so fast, Finch. Where exactly are you going to hide the treasure?
Now, JB, this show is completely unrigged. Not even the treasure girls know where the treasure's hidden.
Well, I'd like to know.
Okay. It's gonna be a secret between you and me. I'll give you the first clue the treasure girl's gonna give over the air. West of the sun, West of the moon. Where is the treasure?
Below me it's moon.
What was that? Tough clue, isn't it? But if you'll note, the first letter of each line are W, 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 B. Worldwide Wicked Buildings.
You're going to use our buildings?
I'm gonna hide 5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 Worldwide Wicked Buildings across the country. We'll get tremendous publicity.
But you'll have mobs of people running through the buildings looking for the stock.
JB, if a person as brilliant as yourself couldn't guess from the first clue I gave, then what do you think the average viewer is going to guess?
Good point.
You can come in now, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I'm thinking of going ahead with the worldwide wicked treasure. Of course, I would like your approval. Well, JB, I think it's an absolute crazy notion, and nobody else should go with it. I like it.
Whose slogan for over 100 years has been Worldwide Wickets, for a wider world presented living color. For your interest in better television programming, the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. And now, for the opening act, a traditional folk dance of the Spanish Main, brought to you by the Jolly Wickets and the Wickettes.
Production value. Give it a chance. Hey, it's coming on now.
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Girl.
Well, it's beginning to get me. I'm beginning to wonder where the treasure is myself.
Yeah, where is it, Monty?
No one in the whole world knows besides JB and myself. Right, JB?
Right, Monty.
Hello there! Well, I making a total of 50,000 shares of stock in all. Woo! And now for the first clue. The first clue is west of the sun.
One moment, treasure girl. This gentleman is carrying a Bible. Will you place your right hand on the Bible? Miss LaRue, do you swear that there has been no fixing or rigging in connection to the show, and that the clue you are about to give is far from any trickery or dishonesty?
Is this a real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue.
What's the matter with her?
She looks surprised.
She is. Hey, did not know about this. I want this part of the show to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That can be very dangerous.
Well, I think it's very effective.
Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
I do.
And secondly, Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not know where the treasure is hidden? Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
I told you we were going to get in trouble.
Why? You and I are the only ones who know where the treasure's hidden. Hattie doesn't know. Does she?
Let's just watch the program, okay?
Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not know where the treasure is hidden?
Look, I do not wish to take upon rap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is. I found it last night. There's treasure hidden in all the worldwide wicked buildings right now!
How to handle a disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
Any sign of Finch yet?
No, he seems to have disappeared.
I haven't seen him. No, but we're looking for him.
Tackberry, where's Finch?
I don't see him.
I don't know, Brad. Well, JB wants him as fast as you can find him. He's hopping mad.
Hey, come back here!
What are you doing?
It's another one of them treasure hunters. Little mutt tried to sneak past me 3 times.
This little mutt is the chairman of the board. It's Mr. Wamper. I'm very sorry this happened, Mr. Wamper. If you're just following me into Mr. Biggley's office, luckily they haven't like that. Keep looking for Finch.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponty?
No, I haven't, Miss Jones, and I'm so worried.
So am I. He was such a nice young man.
Was? What will they do to him?
I don't know. Someone said it's gonna roll.
Ponty will think of something. Won't you, Ponty? You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. Ponty!
I'm so glad you're here.
Where have you been?
Just walking the streets, thinking.
You have a bruise on your head.
Oh, it's nothing. I got it last night. They didn't have the saloon.
Why did they do that?
Because I didn't buy anything.
So why don't you go home?
No, I'm gonna go in there and get it over with.
Aha!
Well, this is it.
The chairman of the board is in there.
I figured that.
What are you gonna do?
Do? What does a man do when the world collapses around his ears? Nothing. I'll just take what's coming to me.
Now, Ponty, I know with that mind of yours.
No, Rosemary, I'm putting that mind of mine away. Now I'll just make a clean cut of everything. Just go back to what I did before I came here.
What were you?
I was an exterior decorator. But there I go again, I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you are, Ponty. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once.
You did?
I'm not leaving again.
No, Rosemary, you can't be like a window washer. That's no life for a woman. Sitting out there all alone at home. I'm up there, never knowing if I landed safely.
Now, Finch,
Finch, you're wanted in JD's office.
I thought I was up first.
They want you now.
You can't even say goodbye to Rosemary.
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye. I'm so sorry, Rosemary. I wish this never happened.
Ponty!
Look, Ponty, why the hell should you go face those monsters? Go ahead, run away, escape. I'll pretend I didn't see you for old lang syne.
No, I'm gonna go in there and get it over with. But I think you'd be happy if they killed me.
If only I could be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB. Gentlemen, you know Mr. Wally Wamper, the chairman of the board. Mr. Wamper, I'd like to say that I realize that I'm the president of this company, the man who is responsible for everything that goes on inside of this building. So I would like to start off by saying what happened there was not my fault. There's one good side to this whole thing, Wally, and it's that we've got somebody to pin it on. Have you found Finch yet? They're bringing him in. You'll soon see where the fault for this whole thing lies. This is a very slick youngster, Wally, so I'll do all the talking.
He's here, sir.
Mr. Biggley,
I'll do all the talking, Finch. Oh, and by the way, you've never met Mr. Wamper. This is the chairman of the board.
how do you, Mr. Wamper? Mr. Wamper.
No speeches, Finch. It's all settled. All I want you to do is sign a simple little letter of resignation in which you accept all the blame for what had happened.
Okay, Mr. Biggley. I'll be glad to.
What's that?
I'll do what you said.
Sure this isn't one of your lousy tricks?
No, Mr. Biggley, I'm through with all that. Mr. Red's been pretty good to me. And I'll take the blame for everything, resign, and then go back to what I did before I came here.
Just out of curiosity, what did you do?
I was a window washer.
Hey, no kidding. I started out as a window washer myself. You did? What the hell did you think I was, a rail splitter? College man. So, you were a window washer.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wamper.
Just call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Tell me, Finch.
Oh, call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. Boy, it's been a long time since I've had someone around here I could actually talk to. How'd you happen to get into this business?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Yeah? Me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
My book was more useful. I booked bets for all the other window washers in town, and I won them. I should have stood in that business. 8 buildings wrecked, our stock is down 5 points. We're the laughing stock in the industry.
I know, Wally, it's ghastly.
Ponty, how did this happen? I could understand a college man pulling a fast one like this, but not no window washer.
Wait a minute, Wally. There's one thing I won't do. Is take credit for another man's idea. Especially if that man is the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew. Nephew? Oh. Nephew. Wally, this may seem like nepotism, but believe me, it's not.
I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him. But you love his ideas. No, believe me. When he first brought that idea to me, I thought it was a lousy idea, and I told him that it was a lousy idea. And when Finch brought the idea to me, I still thought it was a lousy idea, and I told Finch that it was a lousy idea.
Then why did you buy it?
It seemed like a good idea!
Treasure hunts, treasure girls.
Well, dress it all up. He can't deny the fact that the idea for the treasure girl was his.
That's right, JB.
Well, that was my idea.
And not a bad one at that. But who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato? Uh-huh.
I don't want you getting any ideas, Wally. This is a very nice girl. You want to talk to her?
I intend to. Well, I think I've got the whole picture here. Now the question is, what to do and who to do it to.
Wait a minute, Wally. Before you make any hasty decisions, I want to say a few words.
About what?
Well, humanity. You see, Wally, we're part of the cold corporate setup, but deep down, we're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear golden key or small Greek letter key. Well, I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep forgiving each brother all you can. Oh, won't you pour out to me in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of men. Wally, before you consider firing Mr. Biggley,
Who's considering that?
I know it's on your mind. You want to clear up the whole crowd from top to bottom. That's the obvious choice, but stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There we're in the brotherhood of men, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, won't you pour out to me in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of men. Come on! No, is there really a brother? Yes, brother of man, brotherhood of man. Yes, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Yes, your lifelong membership is free. Keep forgiving each brother all you can. Oh, watch out for out to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man. That noble feeling feels like bells are pealing down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are pealing down with double dealing. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you.
the best of friends, Max. Remember all the fun, the dates, Ernest? You I never liked. Look, I could make it worth your while. No, I can't. It doesn't make me decent. Well, I'm not going. No, you can't make me. I'm too young to go. I'm just a boy. I'll get sick.
Hey, Smitty, any news yet? I haven't heard anything yet. Oh, Mr. Jenkins, have you heard anything yet?
Don't know a thing yet.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, may I have a word? As you know, there have been a few changes made here at Worldwide Wickets. I'm speaking to you now in my new capacity in Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Mr. Tackaberry here is now in charge of personnel. Now I would like you to hear a few words from our hard-driving, hard-working president, J.B. Biggley. I can truly say that I now feel that Worldwide Wickets is stronger than ever. And I think much of that credit is due to a very young and very bright individual. Come out here, Finch. As you know, this young man's rise has been spectacularly rapid. As a matter of fact, I began to think he was after my job. But luckily, he didn't want it.
Oh no, JB, your job is too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, it should go to a great man and great humanitarian, the chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Wamper.
Here.
Fortunately, folks, Mr. Wamper has his charming wife with him today. Let's get them both out here, Mr. and Mrs. Wamper. Mr. Wamper said he didn't feel like giving any speeches. He's still a newlywed. But I have a surprise announcement to make for him. Mr. Wamper, after several years of service, he's going to retire as chairman of the board, and him and his wife are going to take a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Sweetie, you didn't tell me.
I didn't know. Eh, what the hell, it's not a bad idea at that. I'll concentrate on you.
So, Wally, who's going to be the new chairman of the board?
As if I didn't know.
Wait a moment, JP. I don't know if I can accept. I'll have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband is calling you.
Hallelujah.
Rosemary, I have a big decision to make. They're offering to make me chairman of the board. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom, if you're chairman of the board, or president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
Miss Jones, send a wire to the White House. Watch out.
that bad, was it?